Welcome back to another first impression, this time for the anime, the daily life of a part-time torturer. Synopsis on any list. In a society where torture is legal and big business, Spiritus dominates the industry with skill, style, and surprisingly cheerful teamwork. Part-timers Zero, Shio, Mike, and Hugh tackle client sessions, office shenanigans, and even the occasional in-house assassin. All with a smile. Life at Spiritus proves that even in a world of pain, work can still be surprisingly fun. So this is a slice of life show about a company called Spiritus, which has a bunch of torturers working for it. It is a little bit weird because this word torture and killing is legal. It's the first thing we learn. And this company, Spiritus, is more or less responsible for torturing criminals and trying to get the information out of them. And these are all the torturers. Character-wise, we have Zero, we have Shio, Mike, Hugh, we have Hella and Noe. All of them work in this company. Now, all of them are male. All of them are male. And it feels like, which I did not put together because, again, I was watching it, the first 3 episodes, and I was wondering why are there no female torturer? However, it makes sense. We get introduced to a character, we get some of the stats of the character, how old, height, weight, what they like, what they don't like, and which type of girls they like. So this is essentially for a female audience. It feels like, where you then get like your husbando or whatever that you want to dream about in a somewhat strange environment. Now, all of these are also of age. 20 years is the lowest, as far as I know. And maybe that is the allure, to have this contrast between, like, this is the smallest guy there, and he's very, very cute, very positive, and then he goes into the torture and changes up his personality a little bit. Maybe that is the idea, this Gab Moe, essentially. I don't know. I watched the first 3 episodes. I don't like it. I mean, it's seemingly not targeted at me, but I also didn't find it funny. I got like 2 scenes that I found somewhat funny. We don't really delve much into the torturing itself. I know that is a little bit weird. However, if we go and have a whole show about torturing, I would like to get a little bit of information, maybe like some historical insight. Why were specific torture methods used? What is the benefit? Maybe something along those lines. We don't really get that. It's mostly about the characters that work there and their interaction with one another. We have the small, cute guy who's very positive. We have the very large, 2 meters, shy guy who has supposedly a very beautiful face. We have the more or less somewhat colder guy that works here for a long time, who has 2 daughters, so he's like a dad. And then we have Zero, who is the more typical shonen main character type. Again, it feels like very targeted to a female audience, which, fair enough. I just don't see any there's nothing going on. it feels like, at least for me. There's no real action. There's no progression in any way. It's just, here are the characters, and that's it. It's also not very funny, not dramatic. It doesn't really have much going on, I feel like. There's not much else to say. I mean, animation is fine. Voice acting is good. Never have a problem with that. It just doesn't have much going on for the story. The characters are not very interesting. Now that I think about it, one of the main characters, or they are all like the main character, but Zero, the one we get introduced to first, he has nothing going on. He likes gambling. We saw him gambling once in the 3 episodes. And he's only torturing. He's going to this work, he's torturing, he has nothing going on outside, he has no one he has to go back to, there's no family involved, he is more or less just gambling, going to work. That is his personality. That is what he's doing. On the other hand, Shiu, the guy that works the longest here, the veteran, he has like 2 daughters, so he has that going for him. But, you know, still not enough. Still not enough. I don't know why I'm still yapping. Did not enjoy it. Main point. Let's go to ratings. Any list has it at 56% mean. My anime list 5.75. Now, in the grand scheme, that is not a good rating. Everything below 6 is not necessary. Most of the time it's not good. Especially because in the 3 episodes at least, there was nothing really bad about it. Where I'm like, oh, like bad animation, a bad storyline, maybe stuff happens that I would see as bad. But seemingly a lot of people have seen something that they feel like, that is not good. For me, it's just a 6 out of 10. It's meh. Everything that is like a 6 out of 10 for me, it's like, try to find something else.